Hey guys, we're going to be continuing work on the Webster Model 256 that came out of the Garod 15 TZ6 combo set, and start taking a look at this VM405 that came out of my Stromberg Carlson TS-16. This one was especially hard to track down because this is very, very early in the VM days, and it's not readily, if you go to Voice of Music and list their models, this isn't listed. My friend did some detective work, looked up the history of the company, saw the first models they introduced, and eventually dug this up. It's from 49, I do believe. Once we knew what model it was, we were able to look it up, because the model number on here is a Stromberg Carlson part number, and there's a different number, so it doesn't say 405 on it. Anyway, once I knew that, I was able to order up some new parts for it and got a new idler wheel for this guy for the 78 RPM mode. All this stuff came from Voice of Music, so I got two idler wheels, one for this, one for that, and some motor mounts, a couple different styles, and another phono cartridge. So we saw this one in an earlier video, and we got it to kind of work. Definitely needs a new idler wheel. This one is in much rougher condition. It's a little corroded. The motor mounts are just gone. I couldn't even tell you what they looked like originally because there is nothing left. Wire's crumbly, corrosion. That's what I mean about the model. Should have been say VM405. And it's not listed in the service info. Well, there are some VM part numbers here and there, but those are just the VM part numbers. So we shall see. For sure this guy's going to need a lot of lubrication and cleaning out the old dry grease. And there's a lot of monkey business that's happened with the cartridge in this. You can see all these wires coming out. It's not even in there right now. The one that was in there is not really right for this, and the one that was, the type that was originally in here, is really not available from anybody. So we are going to have to get a little bit creative on that one. And it is a dual speed, but they didn't do it with two idler wheels like this guy. They did it in a different manner. It's got slow and standard, 2 speeds. You can switch to some gears down below or something like that. At any rate, that's what we have in store for you today. And new idler wheel is doing the trick. Nice and quiet. That's what, 78, right? Mm-hmm. And so that's 33, yeah. Cool. Quite a difference. But the changer's still wonky.
Mm-hmm. Do some adjustments.
Well, maybe this doesn't work that great with the phonograph. I don't know. It seems like it should work, but it's coming through extremely garbled. Well, that Heathkit TS2 didn't work for some reason, so we just resorted to using the audio amp out of the Garod, and it's working fine. It's a very dirty record, right? Yeah, that's pretty filthy. How's the changer eject mechanism working? Still needs adjustments?
Yeah, still needs adjustments.
Alright. One of the viewers after the last video mentioned that, oh, there's a clip in here that makes the tone arm, that allows the tone arm to go all the way up. We figured that out, or my friend figured that out. So yeah, there you go. You get full access to it. Progress, right? I mean, well, yeah, the wheel's working anyway. Actually, we did get this to work, but instead of using the RF detector probe with the germanium diode, we're just going straight in with wires to the cartridge. It's not perfect, but works well enough. Gonna put some weight on it. The cartridge we have in there now is a lot lighter than the original one, so the tracking weight is not right, and there's no adjustment for it, so just tape the washer to it. Seems like it's tracking better now.
Yeah, it's tracking better. Just have to. I didn't bring my little scale to weigh it.
Well, here we are after a bunch of adjustments, including adding some weight to the tone arm. See if this actually makes it to the end and flops the next platter down. I don't know what kind of copyrights exist on this.
I don't know.
Oh.
This one doesn't have a run out.
Yeah.
No run out. So, I don't know. That's what I was saying. These might be the acoustic. Sounds a little different, huh?
Well, like on this one, you can see the groove, rapidly going right into the middle.
Right in the center. This one is it's like clean right here.
Yeah, they don't go in as far.
These could be the older acoustic type phonograph records.
And hey. Woohoo. Now we're switching to the other one, and yes, the wiring is super, super rectified. And yeah, stuff falls off. Like this just comes down. It might even come off.
No, it's got a little pin on it. Oh, yeah, that did.
Yeah, original power cord. Well, we got plenty of new line cords. I think about 30 of them. So get that. We gotta, jeez, do something about
That one looks okay.
Alright, now we're on the Stromberg. Got the new idler installed, new motor mounts, just wired in a replacement power cord, which was not easy because the original crunchy wires went right into the switch and right into the motor. But little heat shrink tubing, I think we got it. So, time to plug it in. And
enough.
Is that linkage actually engaging the switch? Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, well, in that changer from the Garod, that power switch was shot too, and I had to work it a bunch. And I think I shot some contact cleaner in there. So that might be what's wrong with this one. We can throw an ohm meter on that switch too, assuming we can get the contacts. Let's see if it's actually any good.
Where's your
multimeter? Oh, it's around here somewhere.
right there?
It's underneath
under there.
your records. There we go. I'm gonna throw it in beat mode.
Just go across this, see if it closes.
Yeah. Nope.
Nope.
Can we get at the wires going into the motor, or are they completely
They
obscured?
are.
It's that and that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're completely insulated.
Yeah, they are completely insulated.
Just trying to isolate it to being either the motor or the switch. Probably should test the switch before we put heat shrink wires.
Yeah, could have.
Hindsight.
Alright.
No.
How's this going like that across?
Yeah. I wonder, I mean, that's an open frame kind of thing. Can we shoot some contact cleaner in there?
Sure.
It's right to your right.
This one?
Yeah. Little dab will do. The compressed air is kind of low and it just dribbles out. Oh, you're still going with that? Well, shit.
Got something. There we go.
There you go. Sweet. Alright, plug her in again. You left it on, didn't you?
Yep, it's on.
Everything running so smooth we just don't hear it.
It's running.
Oh, it is running?
Yeah.
Oh, I was joking. What are you going to do to make the idler?
You gotta put the platter on.
Oh,
There it
there we
goes.
go. Mm-hmm. So unlike the Garod or the Webster changer, rather, these are both 2-speed, but that used 2 separate idler wheels. This has 1, but they're 2 different.
Yeah, 2 different size shaft.
Shaft, yeah. So when you change speeds,
Oh, it is that quiet.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, of course you'd want it to be quiet when you're playing a record, but I didn't think it'd be that quiet. Nice.
Well, on to the next, whatever.
Next phase. I wonder if we should start focusing on wiring up a cartridge.
Could.
Because with that going, the platter should turn, even if all the changer mechanism doesn't. And we gotta rig up something because what was supposed to be there was a big flat thing that was supposed to have a knob that sticks out the front, and you rotate it and flip the needle over for 33 or 78. I got a new one, but it's here it is. Which also has a flip over lever, but this comes out the side. It doesn't come out, doesn't have a knob sticking out the end. And I don't even know how this is supposed to. I must snap into some kind of holder or something.
This is the holder, and normally it's the 1/2 inch
right.
mounting.
Yeah, whereas this
which
has
this
a
doesn't
single.
have.
It's got a single screw.
So normally the 1/2 inch mounting would be right there.
Yeah. Yeah, this is nothing like that. It just has a single screw.
We'll figure
here.
it out.
All right. Super glue, hot glue.
Yeah. Oh yeah, now it's out of the...
So it's stuck in some sort of intermediate mode or something.
It was. It was stuck in some weird mode. Hopefully we can...
He had to manually rotate the platter around because the things were rubbing and sounding strange. All right. Is it 33 mode?
No.
Oh. What's happening? Did it stop turning?
Well, it's in a cycle right now. See, it's going to try to...
yeah. But shouldn't the motor be running on its own?
No, because we haven't greased nothing.
Oh.
So I'm hoping it... Just want to turn it off so we don't burn up the motor. There it goes. It's probably shit.
So the problem, folks, is this thing, which is this lovely heart-shaped cam mechanism, and the grease on it is really seized up. We just hit it with a heat gun, which seems to have helped a little bit.
It needs to come out.
Two things I've done in this situation: either penetrating oil or hit it with WD-40 just to loosen up the old grease. Just my 2 cents.
Oh, you could try that. Back on there or what?
I guess. Well, we took it apart, flushed this out with some brake cleaner, denatured alcohol, a whole bunch of Q-tips. It's looking pretty spiffy now. Well, Gizmo is more working well. How about you? You working on it like that roller spring-loaded thing down there?
This one.
Yeah.
Got it out, greased the bearings in here.
Cool.
Put some grease on the muffler bearing. Put this one back in.
Do we want to put grease on it before you put it back on?
Yep, I already put it on the shaft.
Oh, you greased your shaft?
I sure did. We didn't film how stuck it was before, right?
Thing of beauty. So what's making that ting sound? Is that what that piece of wire is?
It's the stop. It has a stop right here.
Got it.
Yeah, that's not how it was earlier.
Man. So I did record some footage earlier before, like last night, and I was doing a preview of this, and boy, it looks so much better now.
Hey,
I thought this was
just grease on it, and that's
almost
it,
a
right?
lost cause. How about all this mess?
That We'll have to figure that one out.
All right. But I mean, that needs to be cleaned and lubed and stuff too, right?
Yep. We did all this. Some of these, some of those. You know. But this cam is. That's the.
It looks cool.
Yeah, that's like.
Mesmerizing.
Mm-hmm.
We ready for round 2?
I don't know yet. Hold on.
Oh.
Something's jammed up here. I don't know why that was in that position. Put it on coffee things again.
Yes. Hey, if I did more of these, I'd rig up something, but.
I don't know.
Nope. Boy, it wants to play.
Yeah, we actually need to figure out the what's it called? The cartridge.
Yeah.
It does want to play.
That bit over there that fell off, where's that supposed to go?
Oh, this one.
Does it go up here?
Yeah, just a little cover.
Oh.
Something's rubbing in there. I don't know what it is. That's 78 RPM. This is 33.
Still rubbing, you just slower.
Yeah. Put a couple of records on there. Where do we put those?
Oh.
78s. There you go. Look at that.
Oh, there's no cartridge.
Hey, we just need the cartridge. Next one. This thing is ready to roll. Look at that.
Seems to work better than that one with that goofy tilted mechanism.
Well, yeah, I know. Everything kind of evolved, you know. Smooth as hell, though.
So that's what the old cartridge type looked like. And it mounts by a single screw that goes through on the back. And then there's supposed to be something that comes out the front that you could rotate and it would flip the needle over. Although how that exactly would rotate I don't get, because there's a screw that goes through it. So.
Yeah. Well, if you got a Dremel tool, we can make this work as a mount.
Oh, carve it up and make an adapter for the other one?
Yeah. Where's the other one? Right there. This, I think these two holes are the same distance right there. See these two holes?
Mm.
So we probably cut this off.
You know, remember how I was saying it looked like this one can almost be split apart because the rear one is already opened up for whatever reason.
Mm.
So see how there's a gap in there?
Oh yeah.
A Dremel or drill? I'm going to drill those two out.
Yep. We could do that.
Alright.
Let's try it.
Alright, we're MacGyvering something here. We took the original cartridge holder, drilled out some rivets, and it turns out that the holes where those rivets were line up with the other common type of cartridge. So we're going to try to attach that to that, and then that to the tone arm.
We'll see.
We'll see. It doesn't really matter. Well, we cobbled together a Frankenstein cartridge, and it works. But it's very heavy. I think it's putting too much weight on it.
Oh yeah. Two cartridges on top of each other.
3D print.
Yeah, you could 3D print like the same shape that we just used, somewhat.
I just laugh because people always tell me to get a 3D printer.
Oh, yeah. I would like one too.
Well, I'm not concerned about the printer. I'm concerned about learning how to make 3D models.
Well,
my CAD skills are a little rusty.
oh, yeah. Well, pretty.
Man, it's very, very snappy action. That must be that cam, right? Rotating and things around
yeah,
it like choom, choom.
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of a no-nonsense way to do it, huh?
To the last one.
You've got a good mix of music. Oh, not so much this one.
Now this one I don't know if it'll turn itself off at the end. It might. Nope. Wait. Nope, it just repeats.
There's actually like an intentional feature.
Some of them were like that, where just they wouldn't turn themselves back off.
Yeah. That's fine.
Later they did.
Cool. I didn't think we'd get this done in one night.
Oh yeah.
You were confident that we would.
Yeah, I thought we would.
So that the way that's mounted right now, can that flip over?
Yeah.
And is it in the right?
I think it might be in the wrong spot. Hold on. I think this might be 33.
Not sure how you tell. I mean, yeah, obviously they're different colors, but
That doesn't sound right anymore.
no.
Plus we got a ton of weight on there. I don't know.
Yeah. Just think if we hooked up that spring and chain, it would.
Yeah, it would pull. Yeah, you would have to start
So
fixing the tension on it.
What's that little thing for?
You know, I kind of think it's for like the different sizes. I'm not sure. I'd have to read the manual for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, the service info wasn't quite what I expected, because it's just page after page of saying, like, if it's doing this, try that. If it's doing this, try that. Record does not drop when changing. I mean, It's great for troubleshooting, but there's not like, this is how it works.
Number 2, I don't know what that is.
Well, I mean, there is some operating instructions. You wonder what part number 2 is?
Yeah, what does it say it's called?
It's complicated. It's the pickup arm assembly. So yeah, a Webster F14, that's what was originally entered for the cartridge.
Right.
But it's weird because it says cartridge Webster F14 with needles, or dual needle for Webster cartridge, cartridge sure with needle, 1 millimeter for sure cartridge, 3 millimeter for sure cartridge.
I think it's a different brand, right? Sure.
Yeah, I think so. They're still around, aren't they?
Yeah. They make the microphones.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I try to get a job with them actually.
You can come up with a better way to mount it.
Cool. Gotta get a record cleaner. Alright, well, this was a success. I had my doubts. When I first looked at this and saw how rusty and gummy and messed up it was. Obviously, it still needs a little bit of fine tuning, but yeah, I mean, it works, so great job.
Alright.